Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today I have an NKN update and we will discuss about the recent price action, why it doesn't go up, how can you take profits on a bearish market, of course, and many more. If you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell button and share, and of course you can join the Telegram group chat. Okay, our new Telegram group chat, you can discuss anything about there, and of course you can follow me on Twitter. Let's go now to our major support levels. Back then, guys, I told you that a good entry point is 0.76 and you want to put less money than the support line here, 0.60, if we had to fall down here. Okay, I don't say that's the case. If we had to fall, you wanted to put more money here, less money on the upper support levels. And of course, the resistance level that we want to focus is 0.94 cents around there and 1.05 USD. So right now, that's our major resistance and support levels that we want to focus with. You can see here, we went a little beyond the 0.76, but that's all fine. Okay, I didn't manage to hit the support line properly back then when I was making the video, but of course this happens, guys. I can't be exact on my support levels, but right now we formed this one as well, so I can draw this line here. Okay, we formed this line as well, so you want to buy more as we go down. If we go down, we will discuss about this later. Right now, let's see our MACD, our MACD or MACD, whatever you want, action. Okay, so now we have this consolidation here, crossing each other. The signal line, the orange line, crossed the blue line, the MACD. When the orange line is above the MACD, that means, guys, we have a bear situation. That's why we were seeing this consolidation all along for the NKN. It hit the top here and then consolidated for a bit. It is very healthy after this pump up that it did, starting from 3rd April around there, guys. Okay, it had this first big huge bullish candle you can see here, then consolidations where you want to buy, and of course then afterwards it went upwards and upwards till it reached the point. Now it crossed the signal line, it is beyond, and of course we can see here that on the 4-hour frame it is going up and down along with the signal line, upon the signal line, almost upon each other. Okay, it is a little bit above, but that doesn't mean anything for the 4-hour frame. We need to see the daily frame better, I think, for the MACD. So that's the support and the resistance level, as well as the MACD, guys, for the 4-hour frame on TradingView. Let's go now to our RSI and the commodity channel index, as well as the SSL. So here what we are seeing is when we have a bullish trend, we are going upwards. The RSI goes above the 70. You can see here it has some major movements and it has higher highs and higher lows. When we have a bearish market, the RSI goes beyond the 1 point here, goes beyond, breaks some important major support levels like this one, guys. Of course, I'm talking about this one, of course, and this. Okay, it breaks some major support levels and it goes beyond. It is having lower highs and higher lows. As you can see here, it reaches a point, then consolidates again. Same with the commodity channel index. Although commodity channel index is more sensitive to the price movement. That's why you can see here it's going far above the 100 and beyond, well beyond the minus 100 when the RSI stays between 30 and 70. What we want to do here is, on a bull market, especially with a high volatility, you want to buy when the RSI goes beyond the 70, okay, when we have a very bullish market. And of course you want to buy at this level till we reach the top, and you want to avoid buying at the top. So when we have a bearish market, you want to buy when the RSI is getting close to 30 and the commodity channel index is below minus 100, but for the very short term, and you always need to have profit targets. Unlike this one scenario where we have a bullish run, and of course you can have more profit target, like of course you can decide like 50% or more, okay, 100% or more. You can see here the pump was actually like 9x, 8x, I am not sure, but around there, guys, and of course you can make profits. Right now, what we want to do is having like a 10 to 20% profit target around there when we are in a bearish situation and we are consolidating, because we won't be able to have new higher highs. We always have new higher lows, okay, especially when we are consolidating. From the time we will be having new higher highs, then we will be looking at hitting this resistance point again. So that's it with the RSI and the commodity channel index, and how you can use them properly in order to have profits in every situation. Because of course it is easy when we have a bull run to say, okay, I can take profits, all of us can take profits, but the hardest thing is to be patient and of course know when to take profits even on a bearish market. Of course that is very important. Let's go to the Bollinger Bands and the MACD, but in the daily frame, of course the SSL here. When the green line is above the red line, you know that this is a buying opportunity according to SSL. Right now though, this indicator is wrong for me, because I think it will cross each other. The red line will cross the green line. For now, we need to wait a bit. And of course, we can see here the MACD cross, the bearish cross between the signal line and of course the blue line. And you can see this bearish cross, and we are going, the blue line is going downwards while the signal line remains upwards, okay? So right now, what we want to see is the blue line going above the signal line. We need to be patient, guys, in order to see this, and I will explain to you what I mean with being patient, okay? So right now we had this huge distance between the lines. The more the distance between the blue line and the signal line, the more the risk. That's why when you see this huge distance here developing between the signal line and the blue line, we are heading down into the risk. Same with the Bollinger Bands, guys. When we extend too far above the Bollinger Bands, we have a risk. We had a risk here though at 5 April, although other indicators and of course the bullish trend didn't let us to tell you, of course, that you shouldn't buy here. You could buy here because we were moving upwards, but we hit a resistance point and then we were consolidating back to the Bollinger Bands. You want to buy, of course, on the squeeze points here for the mid-long term where the volatility is too low, and when we have a good project ahead of us, of course, we will see a price movement upwards. So right now we are seeing this bearish cross, and we want to see when where the signal line, the blue line, will go, if they will develop huge distance, more huge distance or not. So let's go to NKN against Bitcoin in the 4-hour frame to discuss a bit about the price action. Right now, what we are seeing is our major support level sitting here, okay? And of course, in my opinion, I always talk about this when we have, guys, such a huge price distance between the 20-day MA and the price, we are having a high risk. Same here, okay? We were having a high risk. We were consolidated for a bit going downwards, but as you can see, we were in a bullish run, so we went upwards right away. But here we had this high risk, and then we started to consolidate because the 20-day MA and the 30-day MAs were below, way below the price. So what we are seeing here is we wanted to the 20-day MAs and 30-day MA and the 50-day MA to reach the price, and right now we are seeing this kind of bearish cross. We will see how it will go when the red line is holding, is crossing the 20-day EMA. It is going above the 20-day EMA. When this happens, it is a bit of a bearish scenario, but right now we need to focus and see the more of a price action. For the NKN against Bitcoin chart, we need to be a little patient to see if we can reach again this particular resistance line. It is almost the same as the USD chart. Okay, I will do it with a red color here so you can see more clearly that the red line here is our key major movement. If we can break through this red line, all will be fine again, or if we can reach again some of the previous highs like here, of course not here guys, mostly this price label. Let me put a price, and of course this price is when you divide NKN with Bitcoin, that's why you get so many zeros as well. So right now we need to be patient and check for the NKN against Bitcoin and the price. It might move. I think it will move a bit sideways, maybe retesting again this support level, maybe going a little bit above, but we will be moving a bit sideways till we will see NKN going upwards again. So right now NKN against Bitcoin in the daily frame, as you can see here guys, it has made this price movement here, extreme price movement, very good, but we are still in a very good position for the midterm, because look at this, we have already the nice distance between the 20-day, 30-day and the 50-day EMA. Same happened with many coins guys, we maintain this distance here, and that's why we were seeing the NK, we were seeing other coins as well consolidating for a bit, but 20-day EMA was still above the 30-day and the 50-day EMA, and we could go upwards again. Same happened with other coins, some such as CHZ and many more, which I will show you afterwards what I mean. So what we want to see here is to maintain this distance, and of course it might consolidate for a bit, then it can move upwards for NKN. So you need to be patient. For those who bought at the top, do not worry for now. That's why in the daily frame, look at this huge distance between the price and our 20-day EMA. It is very healthy to consolidate for a bit, to have a correction, and then we can fuel up to move upwards as well. So let's go to NKN against USD and our price action. Right here, what I told you guys in my opinion before in my previous videos was this is a good buying opportunity, as well as if we break through this resistance. But what you want, how you can manage to divide your money. You don't want to go all in one price. That's a huge mistake I did myself and many of us do. So we don't want to go all in this price. You want to invest less money here, more money if that's the case and we fall beyond, a little bit beyond. You want to invest more money in lower support levels. Okay, so right now what we are doing is that many of us go FOMO and of course invest all in a price, because they hear that this coin will get will go upwards and it will have new all-time highs, and then you go in FOMO, you panic, you lose some money, then you sell when you are in a loss. You don't want to sell if you've bought at the top. You don't want to sell here. You should wait. And of course, don't put all your money in once, because you want to put more money as we consolidate. Because consolidation is not always bad, it is healthy, and we want to put more money as we dip in more. Okay, so right now, according to what would I do, my suggestion of course is that in the short term, in the very short term, I think we will go like this. Okay, in the very short term, we might go sideways, hitting maybe again the 0.76, maybe going a little bit lower, we will see about that, but we will be going sideways till we can see NKN go upwards again. So right now, all I'm saying is that in order to be sure when to buy or not, you should put less money here. And of course, if we break through this resistance level, it is a buying opportunity. And if we break through this one major resistance level, it is a very, very good buying opportunity, because afterwards we will be testing this resistance line. We might consolidate for a bit, but we will go upwards again. So right now, I think these are the good entry points for me. And you want to put less money here and more money in these lines afterwards. Because why I tell you this? Because it is better to have less profit than to lose money. And when you invest here, you minimize the risk. If you ask many traders, many professional traders, they will tell you that They started making profits, taking profits when they minimized the risk, when they stopped caring so much about all the indexes and all the metrics that go on, when they started minimizing the risk. That's where they made profits. And you need to be patient, of course, because look at this, we just consolidated guys from 9th April. Of course we need to be patient a bit. Same happened with CHZ. We were hitting here at the top right then, back then, from the March. We were consolidating for about a month, and then we hit again a resistance price. And that's why I told in my videos, of course, that CHZ, this was a very good buying opportunity right here. You want to put some money here, more money here, because you can see here, of course, even if we consolidated because we hit the resistance point here, it still looks pretty good for CHZ. Same here with the NKN. We need to be patient a bit to see some consolidation, some price actions, then we will start going upwards again. I will be here making new updates for NKN, but I hope this video was very informative. If you just watched the price analysis here or some of the price analysis, I prefer that you watch the entire video if you have time. If you don't have time, I've got the timestamps for you. But the key for success is all being about patience. If you like the content, of course, you can follow us on Telegram group chat. You can join the Telegram group chat and you can follow me on Twitter. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching the video, and always remember, better days are coming. Thank you. Have a fantastic day wherever you are, and see you soon with more videos. Bye.